In the old days, you might have said hard work alone will pay off. In the new days, the new way, the Lorraine way of thinking
Yeah.
about this, if nobody sees my work, it'll be like I didn't do anything. I need to share my accomplishments. So can we address that one? How do we share without bragging? We see these people online and they're so braggy. And as you know, it just lands so flat sometimes.
I like to share this analogy, the analogy that's like if a tree falls in a forest and no one's there to hear it, did it happen? And I feel like that's like hard work, right? Like if no one sees it, like what's it all for? Did anyone, does it matter? And so it's really important to keep that visibility piece in mind. And so the first thing I would think about is, if you're worried about sounding like you're bragging, if you have strong relationships with the people with whom you're sharing the work, that is very important, right? Relationships are the foundation of business. And if people know you and they know your intentions and they know your personality, it's very unlikely they're going to think, okay, Joe or Lorraine are bragging all the time about themselves. They're just trying to be helpful. So that's one, is that you want to lean on your relationships and building those relationships at work as the foundation. Another thing you can do is use more collaborative language. So there was this data in Harvard Business Review that shared that people who use we, us, to describe their accomplishments versus people who used I statements a lot. So the we, us, our people were actually viewed as more senior, and the I people were viewed as more junior, which is very interesting. So for people who are a little bit nervous about sharing their work, there's good news, right? You frame it in terms of team, and we're sort of all rising the bar together and uplifting each other together. And I think that's a really maybe more genuine way to share accomplishments, especially for any introverts out there. I'm an introvert, and so
Me too.
you don't like to put attention on yourself. So it's like, oh, the whole team, like we worked on this together. But people know like you're leading the charge or you had a big part in it.
There's I think a wonderful sidelight to this too, which is I think the more you talk in terms of we, Lorraine, I think the more you are a we player. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like if
yeah,
you're always using we language, you're thinking about how can I lift other people up, which really on a LinkedIn post or wherever it might be
yeah.
is a huge thing where you're helping other people.
Exactly, exactly. I think the best leaders are those who lift others up and those who help.